place just opposite Mount Fuji. They take you to this open clearing in the middle of the forest. You see 3 freshly dug graves in the ground. OMG, like what is this? And they covered your entire body with this blue plastic bag, and you then know, reality kicks in. You go into fight and flight mode. Then you started feeling the sand. They shoveled the sand on top of your entire body. Now you're thinking, am I gonna die?
All around the world, people are being reborn through ancient ritual to activate their optimum selves, channel their spiritual light, and defeat evil. These are the warriors of the modern mystery school, true believers dedicated to saving the planet with their own secret methods of martial arts, metaphysics, and magic.
When I was on the mountain, every cell in my body was saying, what are you doing? And then I started thinking, but you know what, you've come this far. There has to be something in this. All of a sudden, there was someone standing at the end, and they asked you to sit up, and they literally pulled you up and pulled you out. And that was your initiation. It was almost like a rebirth.
こっちのなんか建物はさ、
はい、
なんかいろんな人が出入りしてるんだよ。面白い建物だ。わかんないんだよ。ああ、面白い格好してる人もいるし、普通のドレスとか、ゾロゾロ。
This unassuming Tokyo office block is home to the global headquarters of the Modern Mystery School. With a presence in as many as 10 countries, finding the Mystery School isn't hard. But to unlock its secrets, members must commit themselves to a spiritual crusade and be prepared to go to war with demons.
And this was my sword, which is a samurai sword. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. And my god, and you get given a god name or a goddess name, and mine was Kuan Yin. So she's all about love and compassion. And I just happened to choose the sword, which is all about the story of Kuan Yin. And she's the only one that's allowed to ride the dragon. Deep breath. Got this. Let's do it. Saving other people's lives. So my name is Bernice van Eck, and I'm a personal global coach, and I go around the world to help people to empower themselves and to help them to awaken to who they are, their divine inner essence. When I was a little girl, I always had this psychic intuition and psychic abilities. I always saw massive, tragic events happening, and it kind of disturbed me, so I blocked it out completely. And then one day I decided, well, I'm actually going to see a psychic.
The psychic encourages Bernice to attend a beginner's course at the Modern Mystery School. Called a life activation session, it comes with a herbal elixir to detox your DNA and uses a special crystal wand to awaken your divine blueprint.
I went and did this life activation with Julia, and I thought, this is really strange. She's poking this thing into the back of my head. And to be honest, I didn't really feel anything at the time.
The $150 entry-level class also promises to unlock the secrets of continued healing for anyone willing to take the next step.
So I thought, I'm curious, I'm just going to carry on going with this. And then she just suggested, do this healing modality, do this next class. And there was always a next class, and there was always a next class. You know, I just got deeper and deeper into it.
From the mist of time come ancient methods for modern living.
Welcome to the Mystery School.
Numine Padre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Ave Mali Spiritus, Ave Mali Spiritus, Ave Mali Spiritus, Numine Padre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Numine Jesu Christi, Amen. I'm a third step ritual master, I'm a guide, I'm a Kabbalist. On top of that, I'm a temple leader, I'm a Nokian warrior, I am a Egyptian high priest, I am a Celtic shaman.
Steve Arwin is an apartment manager and pool cleaner in California when he joins the Mystery School in 2005.
Yeah, it gets really bizarre trying to even explain this to somebody from the outside. I felt like, wow, this place has been around for 3,000 years is what I'm being told, and I'm meeting all these people who seem to be akin in spirit and wanting the same kind of things out of life. That's what excited me. So we're gonna make you adept as a human being to be the best that you can be, so then you can become a teacher and a healer, so then you can carry that forward.
So it was that constant going to the next level and next level and next level to try and pull and find something that was going to give me this aha moment, this is it now. On the healer path, you start with learning how to do the life activation protocol. That's a 1-week process, which costs a fortune. Then you've got to do another course called Sacred Geometry, then another course on astral travel. Once you've done Healers Academy 1, then you are encouraged to do Healers Academy 2. The third step initiation is when you become a fully qualified exorcist at the highest level to be able to travel the world, close gates, take out demons, do the really, really hardcore stuff.
The Mystery School teaches that bad things, like natural disasters or school shootings, happen when demons cross from the spirit world onto Earth.
You're going head to head with the higher level demon. You're wearing all black, you're setting yourself in this mystic black dark energy.
We were told that there used to be portals that opened up where these demons were literally coming in onto the planet. We had to go in, and we were trained with specific exorcism training in the Warriors of Light programs to go in and shut down those gates so that the demons don't come in. But you had to be super focused. It was literally, I'm going to go out and fight a war. That's how it was.
Leading this crusade is founder-in-chief Gudni Gudnason, an Icelandic healer who claims he is a direct descendant of the god Thor, a man with extraordinary and potentially dangerous powers.
He's lived 1,000 different lifetimes, you know, and has all these stories. And a lot of it, when you hear it, is like, is that real? But then you see everything else that's going on, you're like, well, it must be real. You couldn't just get away with saying that stuff.
When I came across the Modern Mystery School, I was in a very precarious place, I would imagine, as most people would find themselves after a couple of divorces. And your children are growing up and moving out of the house. And I was very curious about the occult.
Edie Kolazar is recruited in 2005 by members of the school at a talk near her home in Ontario, Canada.
You're special. You're above people, so you're here to save people's souls. Every time I had a negative feeling, I felt like it's me. I need to push it aside. I thought, this is my anxiety. I am not going to pay attention to it. I am going to go out and I'm going to become a better person than what I am, and I'm going to learn some things. Well, I learned some things. Many things, many things. First time I met him, I was a little bit impressed, to say the least. We were told to meditate, so I'm meditating, and I had a vision of this unicorn, and it gently touched my face, and I felt this energy. So he comes traipsing in the room, and he's like, "So, who's seen my unicorn?" And I was just like, "Are you kidding me? Who is this guy?"
One part shaman, one part TV pitchman, Goodney turns skeptics into believers with a potent blend of marketing savvy and mystical propaganda, including his own origin story.
I was born under weird circumstances, and I was born an identical twin. My brother, though, he died about 30 minutes after he was born. Because of the connection between twins, I was with him more than here.
I would wake up in the morning, but I wasn't really there. My mother put me on the floor and I would just sit there all day, and my soul was not in my body. I was raised with beings that, we normally call gods or angels, and these beings. That was the first 10 years of my life.
If you take everything he says at face value, his life is very interesting.
Ragnar Hansen is one of the few outsiders ever given access inside the modern mystery school. He has spent the last 2 years filming a documentary about Goodney.
Goodney is a boy from Iceland, from Reykjavik, who grew up here and obviously had high hopes and dreams for himself, and managed to somehow achieve it through sheer willpower and imagination, mostly. This is the school that he went to, apparently. He describes himself as exceptionally intelligent, and normal school basically boring him.
In his early 20s, Goodney latches on to local martial arts experts who were also twins. They soon become his mentors, and when they get roles in an Icelandic cult film, Goodney gets one too. He tastes the limelight and is hooked. He leaves behind a wife and child to follow the twins to Sweden, performing with them, living with them, and absorbing their teaching style. Goodney also experiments with spiritualism, focusing in particular on secret societies dedicated to the study of paranormal and the occult. Inspired, he leaves behind a second wife in Sweden and returns to Iceland, where he quickly makes a splash in the local press. He triggers national outrage running a fight club for children.
Olympic boxing and contact sports was illegal in Iceland. These were just kids, untrained kids, just beating each other up.
He is exposed for lying about being a black belt in karate and is found to be running from mounting debts.
He had burned all his bridges and had to flee Iceland in 1995.
Next stop,